Well, today we are hearing from the owner of a private law enforcement group now sued by family members of victims killed in Raleigh's Hedingham mass shooting.
CBS 17's Dina Harley is digging deeper into what Roy Taylor, the owner of that company, says happened.
A 162-page lawsuit filed last week in a mass shooting in Raleigh's Hedingham neighborhood, focusing heavily on one private law enforcement company, Capitol Special Police. The lawsuit claims the private group was contracted to work in Hedingham after a rise in crime. It says on the day of the shooting, the private officer on duty did nothing to stop the accused gunman, then 15-year-old Austin Thompson, as he strolled through the neighborhood, shooting and killing 5 people and injuring 2 others. In a phone call with CBS 17 Monday morning, the owner of Capitol Special Police, Roy Taylor, says his employee got to the neighborhood a few minutes before her 5 o'clock shift on October 13th of 2022 and was immediately flagged down by a person telling her somebody had been shot by the community mailboxes. That victim, Taylor says, was off-duty Raleigh police officer Gabriel Torres. Taylor says his employee immediately started tending to Torres as Raleigh police got to the scene and took over. But the lawsuit says that armed officer, quote, could not provide the street name where the shooting was taking place, could not offer any description of the shooter, and could not even give a street address for the actual police to respond. It goes on to say that employee did nothing to stop the shooter, pursue him, or do anything to warn other residents about the mass shooting unfolding, saying, quote, she failed to investigate shots fired from the home of the shooter, which callers had heard, a failure that allowed a home shooting to develop into a mass shooting. The lawsuit says Taylor and his employees knew Austin was a threat after several complaints from neighbors calling Austin aggressive, creepy, and even reporting him carrying a bag of supplies across the neighborhood. So I asked Taylor if they had received any reports about Austin. He told me he couldn't recall exact details, but he did remember a complaint about someone in the Thompson family about 2 years ago. He told me that complaint wasn't overly concerning to him and his team, though. Dina Harley, CBS 17 News.